Huh. All right. Part 1 of our final MSQ. We won't get part 2 until 6.55, but should be fine. There have been developments concerning the Void Gate that I would like to discuss with everyone. Coincidentally, I'm told Ishtola will be returning shortly. I dare to hope she has made some progress in devising a way to harness the first light. Come, let us await the others in my chambers. You got it, Vritra. He always looks so comfortable. I put this right up against the side. Gonna collect the light in this box. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. I can't do dragon speak. That's not happening. Made me think I had voices off again. No, it's just a voiceless scene. I pray thou art come with glad tidings. Findings well worth many sleepless nights, I'm pleased to report. Yeah, he always looks like he's ready for bed. Let me leave it there. Thank you. He does not look comfortable carrying that thing. It's not even that big. It looked bigger when it was in his hands. Eager though I am to hear the details, I must first share tidings of my own grave ones. Urian J hath sent word from the Void Gate in Ma Lamentorum. The situation is precarious. Yeah, I'd imagine that gate's not going to last much longer. They continue to rely upon the brands to contain the forces which would otherwise flow freely into the source. Yet though these measures were sufficient to imprison a fragment of Zodiac for eons, against our enemies' determined onslaught, they are degrading at an unsettling rate. The Loprit are sparing no effort to sustain the brands. It is only a matter of time ere they fall. We better get moving then. Talk faster. Unless we act soon, there shall be no stopping Golbez from realizing his ambition. That Zerma should so test the seal even when not at full strength. It is every bit as terrible as we feared. Aye, we must needs vanquish it, to which end we require a means to pierce its dark shroud. So did you find it? A way to bring resplendent light to bear against our foe? Of course she did. As a matter of fact, I have, of course, Matoya music. Now Ishtola's theme, technically. The theory was simple. We harness light from the first and channel it into the 13th. Such a feat would require us to manipulate vast amounts of ether, to say the least. We're going to put it in this box. Literally. We're going to put it in these orbs in this box. Orb. So I consulted Sid and his fellows who rose to the challenge and produced bespoke devices, ether transmitters. Those are elegant defense mechanisms, ma'am. These marvelous contraptions can be placed at locations of our choosing to facilitate the flow of ether. In other words, we can use them to create ethereal current. Well, that's a power no one should have. That such a thing should be possible. We shall first direct ether from Nabatharang, where the flood of light was halted, into the Crystal Tower. We all know from personal experience the wonders of which it is capable, wonders which suit our needs perfectly. Should mention that the knowledge Grahatia acquired from the Archmage's Noah was also a source of inspiration. We didn't have them before. They just made them. Orb. Orb. Hey, you know you're going to have to pick these back up again, right? I know you're just setting an example, but still. Once we have infused the crystal tower with sufficient ether, we shall send it into the rift. And the ether transmitter shall guide the energy onto the 13th, like so. Is she going to channel her? Yeah, she's going to show the daisy chain effect. In this way, we shall have the lance of light in which to pierce the shield of darkness. Or so I hope. No tests were performed were close to the scale of what we ultimately seek to achieve. I cannot guarantee success. Well, good thing I've already watched the live letter. Hardly be the first time we played it by ear. True enough. But that's not a point of pride for me, personally. Science and theory aside, we need to place one or more of these transmitters in the first, so I take it. A task which we must entrust to you, mister. Rest assured I will provide you with what support I can. No, Zero's coming with me, too. Yeah, she created the first cell phone service. I wish to go as well. Do we need a void gate for you? The world that you brought back from the brink. I would see it with my own eyes. But how dost thou intend to make the journey? Do we have one of those crystals? Just give me one of the crystals. Yep, spirit vessel. That's how you and yours managed it, yes? Void sense summoning also sees the soul separated from flesh. This separation I can do at will. The principles are similar enough. If you aren't averse to traveling with company, I should be glad to lend Zero my vessel. Then it's settled. I shall finish preparing the transmitters and then help Zero transfer her soul. Pray see to your own preparations. Then let us reconvene at Megaduda. I'm already here. Let's just go. Chola will be along after she has seen to Zero's soul. Let us await her here. Thank you, Varshan. This is exactly what the rain in the bay looked like the other day. Like it was barely actually hitting the ground. Apologies for the wait. Everything went smoothly. Zero's soul is now safely within the spirit vessel. I shall have the alchemist attend her body until she returns. The vessel I place in your care, along with the transmitters and a set of garments for Zero. Also included instructions on how to operate the crystal tower, courtesy of Grahatia. And some of his blood, I hope. While you're away, I'll join Urianger and the Luprets on the moon. They'll need help should the brands fail. A fine idea. For my part, I shall continue to coordinate our efforts while I recover from my wounds. Given the task at hand, I suggest you speak with Reen. Her power over light, she is bound to be helpful in our efforts. But ere you do that or aught else, seek out Beck Luke. As the first foremost authority on soulcraft, they should be able to grant Zero a corporeal form. As I recall, the old Numo was rather fond of the Cabinet of Curiosity. That should be your first stop. It's all for me. Go forth, warrior of darkness, and make your triumphant return to the first. She said the thing! Triumphant return? It's true, I don't go there very often. That's not true, I go there on hunts all the time. They just wouldn't know. I'm on my way. Me rushing through the MSQ to get to the trial. Hello. Oh, hello, Kermie. I don't know why I'm not on Fizz range so I can Peloton, but, you know. I also don't know why I walked here instead of using the Ethernet shard. I just wanted to run. MSQ optimization. Is that you, mister? What brings you back across the rift? Who said that, Train? Honestly, first you asked me to extract another soul from a spirit vessel. And you tell me you have designs to channel light into the void. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, okay, I remember what I said. I was like, oh, there's still a good chance. Wicked White Mister, is nothing ever simple with you. Suppose some people can't help but find themselves at the center of world-changing events. Very well. Is your home in peril, then I shall do all in my power to aid you. It helps with Unokalhai in his work, all the same. While I tend to your companion, you should go and speak with Reen. By all accounts, she practically lives at the Hordium these days. I'll look for you there once I've finished. Alright, this time I should take the thing. I think the crystalline mean is technically the fastest way. The Hordium. Actually, is this the Hordium down here? Was she living down here? Although, to be fair, last time we were in the first, we did run into her over here, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Restoring the elements to the empty may allow life to flourish there once more. But that isn't enough to return the environment to the way it was. No, we need to gradually reintroduce life, beginning with plants. Not just any plants, though, but those that won't be a burden on a weakened land.
Good to know she's still hard at work.
Such as...
How about coffee plants? Had to be the answer.
coffee. If I recall correctly, it thrives in warm climates with cooler nights to promote growth. Yes, that might be suitable. And with a good harvest, we could set some aside for coffee biscuits.
Of course. You realize who's talking? Yep, there you go.
Wait, it's you!
Hi!
It seems you caught me rambling to myself. How embarrassing. I've been studying botany, you see. Hoping that the knowledge would help our work in the empty. But never mind that for now. What brings you to the Crystarium? It was my understanding that the final days were behind us.
Is that the only reason I'm allowed to show up? Something pretty bad is happening, though. She's right.
You wish to combat this otherworldly threat with the power of light? Please, let me help.
Yeah, that's why I showed up. Because I needed your help.
Though I've lost my connection to Hydaelyn, I can still manipulate light to a degree. If there is a chance I could save others with that power, then I have to try.
Hello, Zero.
"'Tis done. Zero is now with us in the flesh."
Hi.
The spirit vessel I shall hold on to for operating the tower. This will help me to make sense of the controls, will it? There's a levity in his words that wasn't there before. It heartens me to know he is well. I shall see to the preparations as per his instructions.
Thank you, Graha.
My thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. That said, 'tis customary that my kind receive fitting payment for services rendered.
Time for Zero to say something wildly inappropriate.
Not unlike we void sent then. In that case, you may devour some of my ether.
Are you mad? I'll do no such thing. The very suggestion is absurd.
Now, let's calm down. We all have our preferences, and I'm sure no offense was intended.
I'll give you 5 gil.
I shall attend to the tower now. The rest, I leave to you.
Zero, was it? My name is Reen. It's a pleasure to meet you.
This world isn't what I expected. While light is indeed strong here, it's not pervasive or overwhelming. Everything looks much as it does in the source.
You're welcome.
We have the Warrior of Darkness to thank for that. If you're interested, I would be glad to show you around.
Reen once again making friends with darkness friends. Always making friends with people with affinity to darkness. Tomorrow. Let me go see our boy. Hello, Tavinia. It's the screenshot from the website.
Just an ordinary sky. Ordinary and beautiful. To think that after so much loss, they could reclaim this.
title card. Servers up early wasn't too big a surprise. Oh yeah, this Crystal Tower, the timeline this Crystal Tower is from still exists. I've heard something of your deeds here. How the warrior of darkness fought on, despite light ravaging this very being. Had I the self-same strength of spirit, perhaps I could have done more for this world. No, it isn't over yet. The 13th isn't beyond saving. That's why we're here. No, that's not why we're here. We're here to save the source. Where to? Just lead the way. We're very specifically here to save the source, not the 13th. Let's head to Nabatharang. Since Zero can't teleport to the ether right there, we should probably travel by Amaro. Hello, Lena. Ah, there you are. Thank goodness I'm not too late. Lena, I take it. Beck Luke told you why we're here. More or less. Greetings and welcome. I am Lena, captain of the guard here at the Crystarium. Zero, is there something you require? A message for Grahatia? When I learned of your plan to gather light at the Crystal Tower, I felt compelled to warn you of the potential repercussions. I know that you would never use the tower for... Oh, it's the same problem the Garleans had with us blasting the tower. Even so, people probably wouldn't be glad to see it. I believe I understand. Ever since the flood, light has been a source of pain and misery. Some fear it still, no doubt. Which is to say that someone be uncomfortable at the sight of it wielded as we intend. That is your concern, is it not? Precisely. It was light that nearly consumed our world. To use the Crystal Tower to harness this destructive force risks turning the tower into an object of fear. You may convince the Crystarium of the necessity of your cause, but it will not be so easy to win over those outside our walls. I worry this will undermine the fragile trust we have only begun to build with some communities. They may misunderstand your intentions. Tell me who they are and what misunderstandings they have. I shall allay their concerns. Mister and I will go with her. People know us. Our presence will put them at ease. Thank you. I realize this will delay the execution of your plans, but I see no other way. As for where to begin, I dare say Yulmore would be as good a place as any. Though ours is an amicable relationship now, we were at odds for long years. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Yulmore was once ruled by a tyrant who wielded the power of light. Though he promised salvation, in truth he made slaves of his subject and sought to destroy any who defied him. He's gone now, thankfully, and a good man named Chai Nuz was elected mayor. Relations between our cities have improved much since then. Even so, there's a lingering rivalry between us. If the Crystarium were to harness light without warning, some Yulmorans might suspect we have ulterior motives. Thus, it would be prudent to give them prior notice. If you explain that you seek to save the Warrior of Darkness's home, though, I should hope they would give you their blessing. Once again, yours is a name that commands respect and trust in the domain of your former enemies, as it does in Garlemald. Where else should we visit? After Yulmore, I would suggest the Raktika Greatwood. There you will find Knights Blessed, a small collective which worships darkness, as well as the Vis, guardians of the secrets of ancient Ronka. Vis are insular and not likely not object unless the light encroaches upon their territory. The Knights Blessed, on the other hand, would greatly benefit from your assurances that your actions would not adversely affect their lives. Worship's darkness, fitting for a world all but consumed with light. Very well. We'll treat with the people of Yulmore and the Knights Blessed. Here, take these whisper reeds. I will let you know when all is ready with the tower. Right then. I should tend to my own tasks. Yeah, Feol's like, hello! Explaining the situation to the people of the Crystarium and arranging your transmitters to be placed here and in Nabatharang. We're truly grateful. Thank you, Lena. I don't think the people in Amarang really give a shit. They've lived so close to it, they're not really fazed by it. What are they going to be like? Oh no, light. It's literally right over there all the time. Let's head to Yulmore. Hopefully China's will know how to best present ourselves to everyone. No, I didn't think she really would be. I think that opening scene with the plants is the big difference, because she's preparing stuff like Eden's already happened. She wouldn't really be preparing stuff there if Eden hadn't happened, because she wouldn't be thinking about how to bring life back to the empty if there was no energy used there. Yeah, at most I expected maybe a mention of Gaia, but even that was like 50-50. Mr. Reen, what a wonderful surprise. You even brought a new friend. Come out of concern for the esteemed mayor, fear not. He runs the city well and even prefers to work closely with the people. Better to hear their voice. This is the great and powerful Yulmore. Must be possessed of subtle qualities that make him uniquely suited to the position. Liu-chan and Rendon are here too. Between the three of them, we should be able to get some good advice. Hello, Mr. Mayor. Good gods, if it isn't Mister. To what do we owe the pleasure? Not another world-ending threat, surely not. Surely not. I doubt I'd ever describe myself as such, but anyway. I can tell you're up to something, the kind of something I might want nothing to do with. But regardless, I should probably know. What is it? Gathering light from the crystal tower, you say? I'd be lying if I said it doesn't bring back unpleasant memories. I believe I speak for most Yulmorans. We can hardly blame you. We have no reason to question your motives, of course. Neither yours nor those of the Crystarium's leadership. A world engulfed in darkness, its corrupted inhabitants attempting to invade your own. It's rather a lot to process. The desire to save one's home is something anyone can understand. I'm touched that you show such concern for our feelings, despite the gravity of your plight. Very well, you have my support. Yeah, Beck immediately, she was like, again? Another spirit vessel? Because if you haven't brought Unukalhai over, she wouldn't acknowledge that there's another spirit vessel. Because we haven't made her do anything with spirit vessels other than Unukalhai since... well, really anything. That was like the very first thing that she said, yeah. I'm touched that you show concern for our feelings, despite the gravity of your plight. Very well. You have my support. Well, but we didn't ask her to take a vessel and make flesh for it like we did with Unukalhai. Hildy, we sent the other way. She did the reverse process for Hildy. As if there was ever any doubt. Right, let's gather the people at once. An explanation from you ought to ensure everyone understands. Not so fast, dearest. If I were to reveal everything at this juncture, many would be deeply unsettled, regardless of the assurances I offered. No, we first need to set the stage. Spread word of the Warrior of Darkness's plight, that he is on a mission to save his world, as he once did ours. Once the tale is common knowledge, I shall call an assembly and explain the need to harness the power of light to a populace far more amenable to the idea. To that end, might I trouble you to speak with our citizens about your predicament? It would be more effective to hear the details from the hero himself, more likely to inspire solidarity for your cause. So we appeal to the desire to aid the Warrior of Darkness to present light in a more positive, light. Well played, Master Chai. It's best that you do the talking, then we'll come with you. Fine by me. I'm content to observe. Once you have finished your rounds, I ask that you report to me. I should like to know how the people react. Lead the way, mister. I'll be right behind you. Zero, follow me around. My conversation alone, I could see how much the people here trust you. Thanks to Julius and Thancred. I've grown better at recognizing it. You've met Thancred too? I mean, right, of course you have. I don't know why I said that. Right, let's find some citizens and speak with. I suggest we start here in the canopy before heading down to the understory and the derelicts. All she had to do was hear Dad's name. How did we... Spirit Vessel. The answer will always be Spirit Vessel. A tavern, and an extravagant one at that. But those dancers engage with the those dancers engage with the poles in such strange ways. Are they pantomiming a battle? A soldier thrusting their spear into the ground and using it to launch themselves at the enemy? Yes, that is exactly what they're... I knew Zero would have something to say about the fucking strippers here. Given this world's violent history, it makes sense that displays of martial prowess would become popular entertainment. Reen, you're too young for this. Thancred once told me that people come to these places to, quote, savor the memories and drown out the others. I imagine the Beehive was built primarily to help Umorans forget about Sin Eaters, even if only for a time. Now they can simply enjoy themselves. I can see the appeal, but don't worry. I know I'm still a bit too young for it. You're fucking right you are, Reen. I used to live in the moment, not caring what happens on tomorrow. But now that we have peace, I find myself thinking about the future. I'm feeling anxious. What? Your home is threatened with destruction. Look at what? Why are you wasting time in the drinking hole? As I say, feel the sting of hypocrisy. Gods, I need to take control of my life. I need to face my troubles head on. Same goes for you. Now we go down one flight. Hello. Well now, the Warrior of Darkness and the Oracle of Light. How might it be of service? Your enemy plots to invade your world. Having heard tales of Sin Eaters ravaging countless villages, your plight feels all too familiar. Come what I may, I urge you to remain strong. You overcame the Light Wardens. You can overcome any adversity. For what it's worth, I'm sure everyone here would be willing to help in whatever way they can. Good. I'm going to need you all to put away your 100 years of fear and just let me do my thing, okay? It hath been 100 years since we've last seen a dark night. Click the damn Ethernet shard. And for the derelicts... That thing there cleaning up debris. For a moment I thought it a void scent. In case you didn't know, it's not uncommon for our kind to use statues as vessels. but I see now it's more akin to a mechanical soldier used by the Garleans. They come in all shapes and sizes, don't they? When Vorthri tried to keep us out of the city, many free citizens died in the chaos. Some had no kin to inherit their wealth, and so Yulmorans decided to use that to help fund the reconstruction of the derelicts. A part of a greater effort to improve the living conditions down here, which is important since there's simply not enough room for everyone in the city proper. Yeah, well, it still looks like shit, so hurry it up. You're the warrior of darkness. Never dreamed I'd have the honor. But why are you in Yulmore, if I may ask? Your home is in danger and you've come seeking help. If there's anything we can do for you, you need only ask. Things could be better here, of course. We've got a long road ahead, but we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you and yours. We'll never forget that. Good. They're rebuilding the slums because there's not enough room up top. So the people of the Minor desire to help. Good, good. Why, just earlier I overheard a conversation about how the Warrior of Darkness is seeking to save their home. Your tale is spreading quickly. And the plan has unfolded precisely as you envisioned. All that remains then is to assemble the citizens and explain Mister's need to gather the light. For better or worse, I'm the mayor of this city. I'll do my best to win them over. Wait, aren't you? Oh, hey. Didn't expect to see you here. You're the young lady who saved me from Vorthri. I've eaten enough meal to fall under his control. But you cured me. I'd be alive today if not for you. I remember you two. I'm glad to see you're doing well. I only learned later that it was the Oracle of Light herself who saved me. Saved all of us. I didn't know if I'd ever get the chance to express my gratitude. I'm sure it was nothing for someone of your power, but thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. The one of the random NPCs she saved. What is this meal? Food made from the light-tainted flesh of sin eaters, you say. The more they ate, the more the light's corruption spread. Right, and because of that, they became susceptible to Vault 3's commands. He can make the Sin Eaters do his bidding. Thankfully, I was able to suppress the light's influence and free everyone from his control. Seems to be no lingering effects. You say that as if it was some small feat. I've seen countless souls corrupted by darkness. Someone with the power to heal them would be regarded as a great figure, and never know peace. My gift has been a burden. Many have suffered for it, died for it. There were times when I wished I didn't have it, when I wanted to run away from everyone and everything. But I had friends to encourage and guide me, to help me learn not just to embrace my gift, but to take charge of my life, to change my fate. And so you did just that. People of this world are resilient indeed. To say the least, yeah. That a half-void sent like me managed to escape the flood of darkness. For all these years, I never stopped to wonder why. To wonder if I had a greater part to play. Perhaps it's time I took charge and considered what I might be able to do for others. The answer is here in the first, and I will find it. Look at her being all inspired and stuff. If we have no further business here, let's move on. Where to next? Slitherbow, the home of the Knights Blessed in the Raktiga Greatwood. We'll explain the situation to their leader, Runar. Now we get to see the thirsty boy. Runar is Ishtola's #1 fan art poster on Reddit. You just didn't know it. Mister, your sight for sore eyes, my friend. Will you be staying long in Slitherbow? Though, having said that, I suspect this isn't just a social call. A great plan is in motion, and the Knights Blessed deserve to know. When you put it that way. Very well. On behalf of my people, I would hear what you have to say. He's going to hear Ishtola's name and just stop me dead in my tracks. All we have to do is say Ishtola, and he's like, I'll convince everyone. Don't worry. I've got this. We're good. We're good. What? Your world? Oh, yeah. See? I told you. Master Matoya's world is in grave danger. Master Matoya? Instantly. Ishtola. She took another name in accordance with customs when she lived among the Knights Blessed. They believe light taints everything that it touches, even their true names. Out of respect, don't speak us here. You are Zero, yes. The one from a world consumed by darkness. I struggle to conceive of such a place. A pitch black pall shrouds the sky, which neither the light of the sun nor the stars can pierce. It is the opposite of what you once knew here in Novrant. That being the case, I'm sure you can relate to our situation. All too well. You have my deepest sympathies. In order to beat back the darkness in your world, you would harness the light from ours. Tis a simple yet brilliant idea. Only Master Matoya could have conceived of such. That Novrant is still in her thoughts. That we are still. So you are not opposed to our plan. We Knights Blessed may place our faith in the dark, but we have never sought to force our beliefs upon others. If your deliverance lies in light, then by all means avail yourselves of it. I'm surprised. From what I was told of your people, I was certain you would disapprove of our methods. Do not mistake our reverence for darkness as a desire for it to be ascendant. Rather, in darkness there is peace that we seek to make our own through our own prayer and self-reflection. And while light may have wrought suffering in our world, anything in excess can be harmful. Even darkness, as you and yours know all too well. It is the wielder who is righteous or evil, not the weapon. If you would wield light for a noble cause, then who are we to deny you? An easy thing for me to say now that night has been restored to our world. Nevertheless, I wish you the best in your fight, Zero. May light shine your way in the darkness. Now then, to mark this joyous occasion, I must offer you a proper welcome in Slitherbow. You might find this interesting, Zero, if you say so. Right, let us begin with the customary greeting. Mister, I trust you remember how to announce yourself as a friend. Put me on the spot with that one. Don't nod your head, I don't fucking remember. You know how long it's been since I had to do that? Been like 4 years. Alan Tuda. There you go. Aline Tuda. Friends old and new, I bid you welcome to Slitherbow. Aline Tuda. What does it mean? In the language of Ronka, it is one of several ways one might say, good evening. The greeting allows us to quickly discern friend from foe. A simple expression, but in a world bereft of night, the words held deep meaning. They were a reminder of the world as it was, when the sun and the moon and the stars yet danced across the skies. We wished one another well as the day gave way to night. A communal tradition, so the words served to bind us. Indeed, we are no longer strangers, you and I. Next, we shall have you cleansed of the light's impurities. Present yourself to Davith in yonder room. He will be glad to assist you. He's gonna see this woman's ether and be like, nah, you're good. I don't think I need to do that for you. There you are. Your friend has just been cleansed. How do you feel? Well, wet, but otherwise no different. I would have been surprised if you had said otherwise. Even so, it is customary to cleanse ourselves of light with water blessed by our priests. But you have darkness again, do you not? Why continue the custom? Why, for the same reason it was conceived, to pray for the safety of friends and visitors alike, as we pray for yours this eve. Safe travels, friend. May blessed shadow keep you. Right. If that's all, let's return to Runar and see if there's any customs I must observe. Come on, mister. I've undertaken the ritual. While I can't explain it, I feel more confident than before. Just a touch. Glad to hear it. With the Warrior of Darkness at your side, I have no doubt that you will save your two worlds. Again, we're not here to save the 13th. If we can defeat Zeramis and I, the source would be safe. Nothing would change for my own world. There would be just one less void sent to struggle over scraps with the rest. Is that so? Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. It's fine. I was under no illusion. I wish it were different, of course. Whisper reads, we're done! Mister, can you hear me? Have you met with the people of Yulmore and Raktika? Excellent. Then we may proceed to the next phase of the plan without worry. Bekluk has informed me that the tower is ready, so make for Nabatharang at your leisure. I've arranged for you to rendezvous with Kassard en route as well. Not only can he take you to the site of the flood, he will know where to best to place the transmitters, given his familiarity with the route between the Crystarium and Amarang. He will be entwined on business shortly, so I've asked him to wait for you there. It's all coming together. To twine, then. I know exactly where to go already, because I remember Shadowbringers. I just didn't remember Alan Tuda. Timing couldn't be better, mister. Finished up my business here. Nina has told me all. It'd be my pleasure to take you to Nabatharang. Bro, I've got flying mounts. Just get on, Zero and Rain. As soon as the other helpers arrive, that is. They're supposed to be along any moment. Mister, is it really you? Is it real? Oh, wait, which one of you is talking? Probably the kobold. We understand you are faced with quite a predicament, and when an esteemed customer is in need, the merchants of Mordsuk are eager to provide. The captain bade us assist you, sir, to ensure the light is delivered to the Crystarium. Members of our guard will place transmitters in Lakeland, and the good people of Mordsuk will do likewise in the Hills of Amber. You need but focus on your own task in Nabatharang. Yet more people clamoring to help you. It'd almost be surprising if they hadn't shown up. If everyone is ready, let's get to work. Yep, I had a feeling these three would be here. These are the three I was expecting to see. You're heading to Nabatharang and didn't think to cold on us. While most of our Talos are in a sorry state, we spare no effort in maintaining the trolley. But even upgrade it. As a matter of fact, it's faster than ever and can deliver you to Nabatharang in no time at all. After everything you've done for us, we can't stand idly by. Franco would never let us hear the end of it. Thank you. Thank you all so much. She's like, look at people just existing and having a good time. Dare say we have ample help. Come, let's go and acquire the light. Hello, flood of light. It's fitting that it's nighttime while I do this. That's probably a voice scene.
So this is the flood of light. I don't remember much of the time when darkness consumed the 13th. Just the cold and the emptiness.
Zero? Are you all right?
Was 12,000 years ago, so fair.
I'm fine. You're the one who stopped this.
Oh, no. That was the first Oracle of Light, Minfilia. She's since left us, but I inherited her power and legacy.
I see. Let's get started then, shall we?
Get those transmitters placed. You got a lot of them to place to get it all the way back to the Crystal Tower. Yes, Lena?
The other transmitters are set.
Oh, that was Reen.
Whenever you're ready.
Such radiant light. It's almost too much for one steeped in darkness like me.
Touch it. Touch it.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today.
Thank you, Julius. Euless.
If this power were mine to wield.
Interesting decision.
Not succumb. Not to darkness. Not to light.
I don't think that's safe either.
She's taken light into herself. Her body struggles to contain it. She needs help.
Good thing you're here. She's gonna do it again. Get up and do it again.
Thank goodness. How do you feel?
Better now, I think.
Then you're very, very lucky. Whatever possessed you to do that?
I had to know if I could command the light. If I could change my fate. Once, I would never have dared to dream it. But your friendship and your trust has helped me to see new possibilities. In myself.
I mean, that was
and
literally a
everything else.
callback to the Cecil scene where he sees himself in the
Perhaps that's why,
mountain.
when I beheld this world once damned yet
A very
saved,
small version of the reference.
I saw the potential for mine to be saved as well. To become a world where light and darkness are in harmony, and life flourishes. A world where we're not consumed by insatiable hunger, but filled with hope for what we might create together. If I had the strength, perhaps I could make such a dream reality. Perhaps I could awaken us from this endless nightmare. That's what possessed me.
Don't worry, she's got you this time.
If that's your heartfelt desire, then you mustn't be afraid to share it. There was a time when I lacked the courage. To voice my desires was to burden those I love, or so I convinced myself. But then I met those who believed in me. They helped me to believe in myself, and find the strength to live. And so long as I'm alive, I know that I'll be fine. No matter how dire things seem. No matter where I am. To be able to think that brought me peace. And it's a blessing I owe entirely to my friends.
Those who believe in us. I will remember your words. I know all too well that there's a limit to what we can achieve alone.
As a friend, I'd like to help you fulfill your dream. If you wish to take in more light, I can keep the power in check and help your body accept it.
The power of light and dark, you'll be unstoppable.
I certainly hope so. Right then. I'm counting on you.
And yes, we did fix the ether flow to the burn. So it is technically doing what the empty is doing now. Though
Here I
not
go.
very quickly.
I can feel it. The light's warmth welling within me.
Then I believe it worked.
With this power, I will return to the void and fight for the world that once was, and for those I hold dear.
About to smack Golbez around. We've done our part, and I trust that the others will see the light to our destination. It's time we return to the source. I shall seek out Becklug and have them return my soul to the spirit vessel. I have to remember to go speak to Unakalhai after MSQ is done. Well, I suppose this is it. I don't know if you had any other preparations to attend to or people to visit, but I'll go on ahead to the Ocula. It's almost as if she's like, well, you did just mention Unakalhai. No, I'll talk to him after Golbez is dead. Their dialogue has been updating every patch. Unakalhai and Ciela. Yeah, she's already got the pirate hat, so she just goes Corsair and we're done. The tower stands ready to send light into the rift, and Zero Soul is secure in her vessel once more. Our helpers across the realm have also sent word that the transmitters are in place. Once the others have been set on the moon in Zero's world, we should have the foundation of our ethereal current. To make matters easier, the transmitters broadcast a powerful signal that can be detected by the tower, even across the rift. Upon confirming that the Void Ones are active, we will send forth the light. The rest will be up to you. I'll be praying for your success. Now go, make haste back to the source and save your worlds. Look, Ishtola, your plan worked perfectly. What do you know? I could have never foreseen this. Hello, Varshan. Mister, thank heavens you've returned. The operates report that the brands are on the verge of falling. We have no time to spare. Well, it's a good thing we took our sweet fucking time on the first then. I shall restore Zero to her body. I shall restore Zero to her body at once. That's better. I was worried that the soul transference process might affect the light I absorbed. I feel as potent as before. The radiance of your soul was impossibly blinding. I don't know how you would have managed it without Reen's help. While Reen helped me to contain the light, it was you, all of you, who gave me the courage to even make the attempt. Your friendship, your acceptance. That includes the people of the First. The Knights Blessed in particular showed me great kindness, as did Runar, whose only regret seemed to be that he couldn't join us. No regret we share. Ours is a reunion long overdue. Now we gotta go back and tell him she said that. If all is in readiness, I will assume my dragon form and fly to the moon. In the meantime, pray make your own way to the Drowning Brand. There we shall reconvene for sallying forth once more into the void. Bam, bam. To the moon! The brands look fine. Time to take the fight to the enemy, is it? Darkness has been utterly relentless, gnawing at the seal I might an iron carrot. Strike fast and hard because you won't get another chance. As a precaution, we further enhance the combat supporters. You don't need to worry about us while you're away. Shall maintain the vigil over the bronze. Pray see that thou art ready to depart as soon as Reach and the others have assembled. May the light shine the way to victory and deliver you all safely home. Thank you, Orion J. Take us away. In order to unleash the most concentrated burst of light, we will route the energy to multiple transmitters before directing it to converge at a single point. I will survey the area for suitable locations. It's too quiet. Surely they know we're here. This time, sister, I will save you. Dark pall over the crater has grown thicker. On the other side lies Golbez's domain. He'll have altered the terrain to hinder us. I don't sense his presence, but I wager he's in the center. It would be ideal. I shall hurry and place the transmitters. Once they are activated, our cross-rift ethereal current will be established, and light will flow freely from the first. In theory, at least. It will work. It must. USMC, thanks for the 113 months. Alright, it be dungeoning time. Varshan, you are not coming with me, but that's fine.
All is in readiness. Without further ado then. Light from beyond the rift, shine forth and banish the darkness.
Someone clean up these damn books.
Excellent. The tower is replete with light from the Bath Areng. Commencing transmission. It works. It works! Light is flowing into the void!
Now let's just do this until it's fixed.
May this light illuminate your way.
You can do it, Zero. I believe in you.
The darkness butthole. We're going in.
Look, an opening.
It worked. Let us waste no time and sally forth. Alas, I fear the breach may be too narrow for you, Vritra.
For a blessing, I prepared my simulacrum for such an eventuality.
Oh, good. He can come with us.
My true form shall stand guard here while we explore the chasm. Tis faint, but I sense the presence of a dragon. No doubt my sister's essence trapped within Zeromus. Not where she was held captive before, but somewhere much deeper.
The descent will not be so easy this time.
Yes, sir. Well, it's a 4-man dungeon. We'll be fine.
The chasm swarms with void scent.
It's easy content,
Summoned
Zero.
by Golbez, perhaps, or born of the residual darkness.
However they came to be, we shall cut a path through them. Is everyone ready? Zero?
The light.
That light should shine in the void once more.
No single one of us could have made it so. Only by joining hands were we able to kindle this light.
Do you see, Golbez? We needn't damn others to save ourselves. You knew this once, surely, when you tried to befriend me. When you were one of the precious few left willing to trust in another. But that man is gone. And in his place, a mockery of his beliefs. It's the same as before. Though we walk different paths, we seek the same destination. And yet...
Our roles are reversed.
There is something I must know. A truth that lies waiting in the dark.
It's lunar subterranean time. There is no time to celebrate. But that's what we're doing. Rest assured, I will not let my emotions overwhelm me. When the moment comes, I will call to my sister, and I will wrest her free from Zeromus. The crater awaits. Woe betide any who bar our path. Nod, nod, nod. Do it, nod. Do it. Do it, no! She did not complete the nod. She hasn't learned enough. We failed. Yeah, I was going to say, Zero is definitely the one coming through. Interesting that... Alright, well... I forgot she could do that technically, but I mean, it makes sense. So I like that his job is satrap. Lunar Subterrane. All right, let's see all the Final Fantasy IV bosses. We already know the Dark Elf, who better have magnet mechanics. If he doesn't have magnet mechanics, disappointment. Yeah, I want to join the Satraps Guild. Be my dance partner, Zero. That Aramon is huge. Mike Wazowski. Listen, it's not the game's fault that the original one does indeed look like Mike Wazowski. Got a Final Fantasy XI Shadow Dragon over there too. Speaking of which, now that they're all almost dead. I mean, a lot of people think that's the Final Fantasy XI expansion is going to be Dawn Trail because of all the Mammal Jaw. And Gulul. Gulul returning. Varshan is trapped in that corner. Good thing everything is mostly dead. Actually, 11 just finished up their most recent story earlier this year. I still have to finish it. I keep saying I was going to make time over the summer to log in and do it, but I never did. Because game release after game release after game release. There's the free login in November. Or at least it should be in November. That's when the anniversary is. That'll probably be the last story of content 11 sees in a lot. Ishtola, I'm talking. I mean, 11 MSQ is longer on the sheer virtue. It takes about 10 times as long to do every quest. Even if it wasn't longer, it would be longer. Let me just kill these first. Better to thin the herd with duty support than not. Once there's a couple of them dead, then... Oh, Humbaba! Mr. Humbaba! I could do with another free enterprise playthrough. I'm doing a lot more randomizers and whatnot across a lot of games this year. I still want the open world rando for Final Fantasy VIII to work. I don't think it's being updated much at all. I think somebody said they updated it not too long ago, actually. Because it was like in like a really early planning phase. Like barely worked. I'm not gonna lie, I do fully expect the Dawn Trail lifestyle content to be a boat. I unironically do think that's gonna be the case.
I will not hold back. I will not hold back.
Ishtola, shut up! We know! Alright. Oh, Mr. Antlion. Oh, no, here's the Dark Elf. Alright, I expect magnet mechanics. If not, I'll be heavily disappointed. I like that they gave the Dark Elf the monkey animations. You know what? That's fair. So I'd assume it's just don't stand on squares. And then this is both at the same time, I'd assume. Did you just make them safe? Oh, he's saving them for later, it looks like. Saving these for later. And then he brings them back, yeah. He's basically just hiding them. Why are there no magnet mechanics? That's literally your thing, bro. Why? Well, actually, not his thing. It's actually just the thing of the cave he was in. But I think you know what I mean.
Out of my way.
Everyone come to me.
Got you.
Yeah, you got him, Zero. Probably just, I think that's the room wide. I was gonna say, I don't think he's just done a room wide yet. Just a straight up, oh, now he's just spamming it. Come on now, that's rude. You got any more? You done? Where are my magnets? It's not fair.
No mercy.
The disappointment is palpable.
I will end this farce.
I didn't even open. I actually need that chest, but it's too late. I'm not going back for it. I was like, oh, let me get through this quick, because there is top bis in those chests, so I should really grab it. Not that I plan on doing top anytime soon. Ooh, take me away. Take me to the city of Baron, what once was.
Hurry, Golbez. The city is already overrun.
Hey, Durante, what's up, man?
First the villages and now the capital. Nothing is exempt from their avarice.
As a reminder, Durante is who is in Golbez's armor right now, in case anyone's forgotten. Durante. My boy.
Fear my wrath.
The Memoriate of Darkness. Yeah, I still wonder what they're going to do for the last one. I think we saw this as the Antlion for this one. These damn tainted Memoriates. At least they go right for the Memoriat. Alright, deal with him.
For king and country. They knew we were elsewhere. Cowards.
Cowards. I mean, to be fair, with a world like the 13th, there's a lot of stuff happening here. Oh, good, a behemoth. I've got great memories of those from Final Fantasy IV. Ugh. Where's Bahamut?
I will end this farce.
Out of my way.
Are you also going to counter? Oh my god. Dude got wrecked. Are you also going to counter all of my physical attacks and my magic attacks? Are you going to cast Meteor every time you get hit by magic? Huh? Is that the plan? These are all references to Final Fantasy IV. I didn't even step on the trap square, and I'm being onset by behemoths.
Out of my way.
All right, Mr. Antlion, sir.
This one is dangerous. Have care, Golbez.
By the way, in case no one's picked up, in this Memoria Crystal, Golbez isn't actually standing here. So it means I'm filling that void. Or Zero is, I guess, but probably me. So those pillars are going to fall, by the way. Gonna have to keep my eyes on all of them. Because those pillars are wholeheartedly going to fall. That is a very fast antlion. I think right here is safe too. Yeah. Saw that tower going. Oh, that's just rude. That's very rude. Oh man, Duty Finder peeps are definitely gonna die to that at some point.
Darkness, take you! I will not hold back.
And then that's the pillar that's gonna fall. Oh man. It's actually kind of hard for me in particular to see those bits. Right here should be safe. Why do they go to the far one? I swear I was like, I don't think Zero made it. Zero's looking for that uptime. God, Antlion looks absolutely hideous. I mean, that's how he should look, but still. Thank you for the resub, Robert. Appreciate it. Only with the NPCs will I ever see this many pillars fall. Never will I see that many. Okay, what's the stats on the boots? Crit direct hit. New top fist.
Such destruction. If only we had returned sooner.
Diable. Yeah. I figured the answer was yes, but given I was bait to check. Bub, thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you. I think I might know who the boss is going to be now, but we'll find out momentarily. I think it's probably, what's his face? Right before Cagnazzo. Baigen, yeah. Baigen.
I will end this farce.
We'll know momentarily, but yeah, Baigen would be my guess based on where we are.
I think not.
Baigen's gonna be a Memorial of Darkness.
Of my way.
Such strength. Like the idea that we're just fighting through a memory. I mean, to be fair, in this memory, since we are serving as Golbez, that means they did make it this far. It just doesn't mean anything in the long run.
For king and country. I dare say we'll be faster if we split up.
I mean, maybe. They're all original. Look, there's your mom bomb, I guess. It's the progenitrix, but you know. You wanted your mom bomb. Oh, it'll be monstrosity bygone. That dude was useless as a human.
That's far enough.
Also, never fight him as a human.
I will end this farce.
Oh yeah, he'll probably transform in the scene, I'd assume. You scumbag.
I will end this farce.
Alright, I'll save everything else for Le Boss. That's actually why I zoomed in to see if it was Baigen. I don't think it was, but we'll find out momentarily.
this farce.
Golbez.
Ah, this is where Golbez actually dies, the original one. Are we gonna fight Mage Golbez then, and not Durante? Because Durante is the current Golbez. Well, actually, we're Golbez in this, so...
This can't be happening. Not to you.
Yeah, it would be Durante in that case. But no, Durante survived, so that doesn't make any sense.
My friend. My hero. I will stop you even should it cost me my life.
Oh, well, I guess actually it still does kind of make sense. What the heck is that thing? But we're gonna be the ones who win. My man's got a heck of a form.
So be it. I will fight you with all my strength.
I hope he has some of the same lines. I hope he has some of the same lines as he does in the trial. Then come!
To fortify my blade.
Ah, I see. Those are kind of hard to see. It's just two. I thought it was one long set of AoEs. It was two separate ones.
Dark, it matters not. Such savagery ill suits you.
Out of my way.
I'm not in your way.
I will end this farce.
Let's see how you fare now.
Out of my way.
Okay. Ah, okay. I thought maybe it would make donut AoEs. Oh, they just separate and then explode. That's all it is. Oh, I was right where I was the first time. Yeah, it's as close to a magnet mechanic as I'm getting, I suppose.
Even so, I'll not be bested. Not this day.
No mercy. This will hurt.
And then it's out of the way. Oh. Thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna dash through the other side.
Prepare yourself. It's over, my friend.
Yeah, you guys probably don't want to be over there. got a lot of attacks. Surprised.
You've weathered this before. Let's see how you fare now.
At least these attacks are still getting more and more.
That's far enough.
I think that's right here. Yeah. That is correct. Silva would be the 13th equivalent of Silva. Hey, get away from me.
Even so, I'll not be bested. Not this day.
Do 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 do. I'm sorry, Durante. Morbus? Fending? Oh, man. Fending and no minion. My life. My life in a nutshell. Can we get Durante as an extra? Well, funny thing. Golbez so short now.
Why? Why you and not me? You were the best of us. A paragon of virtue. I could never hope to be your equal. I am only the knight I am because of you. Because you believed in me. You would not wish to become a monster, preying upon those who fought to protect. But neither can I bring myself to kill you. So rest easy, my friend, and entrust your legacy to me.
Well, now you got to get the rest of the armor built, too.
You will never die. This I swear. Through me your name shall live on as the hero who saves the world.
We've been released from the memory, 'twould seem.
If Golbez was the one sealed in this memoria, then the one we've been fighting is...
Yeah, you didn't pick up on that this whole time? Thought that was fairly obvious.
No more than an imposter playing at hero.
Granted, I never told them the echo visions I saw. Never once mentioned it.
Durante, I presume.
A name long since lost to time. History shall remember only Golbez. Come what may, I shall deliver the world its salvation, and I will not suffer you to interfere.
You seek to free all souls from the purgatory of undeath. And to that end, you would invade another world. While I cannot condone your methods, I understand your motive full well. For I'm driven by the same. I too wish to save our world. I too once thought I had to bear the burden by myself. That I had no choice but to walk my path alone. But I was wrong. We may yet strive together towards our shared goal. If you would reconsider your course.
If you possessed power which transcended that of Zeromus, then perhaps I would.
Alright, well, let me go beat his ass real quick then.
But you do not. No, you are but another Voidsent like me. And what is a candle before the sun?
Perhaps we aren't all-powerful, and cannot effect great change in an instant. Even so.
Great change is what we need. Aught less has no meaning. Having glimpsed our past, you should understand as well as any. As Golbez, I dedicated myself to ending the Contra Memoria. I fought the corrupted Memoriates and attempted to redeem those twisted by their power. Yet try as I might, I was powerless to make any meaningful change.
Ah, there it is.
'Twas then.
There's the name mentioned, finally.
Despair that she appeared. The Asian Igeom.
Yeah, look what happened.
wanting to know how to excise the source of our woes, she showed me to the moon, where the servant of light abided. 'Twas he and his ilk who had granted men unnatural powers, she said, and now prolonged the war.
She lied!
Believing her every word, I struck him down and caused darkness to engulf the world.
What? Then it was you who...
As Emet-Selch once told us, the 13th was the Ascians' first attempt at a rejoining, before they fully understood the mechanisms at play. They failed because they sought only to awaken the sundered Zodiac without instigating a calamity in the source. The darkness they unleashed had nowhere else to go.
Having left a ruin of our world, the Ascian fled. I was a fool to trust them, to trust in others.
No, he's not the 13th us. He killed the 13th us.
I have sought the means to undo my mistake.
Ardbert was the first us and killed what's his face, Mitron. Or put him down temporarily. Infused him with light.
The dragon was an extraordinary windfall, a veritable font of ether that expedited my endeavors time and again. But it wasn't enough to achieve my objective. Far from it. For an eternity, I had to bide my time. But the day finally came when I acquired the power I sought. The remnants of the Ascians' god, sealed within the moon, suddenly dispersed into ether. With that ether, Zeromus could be conceived, and driven by the dragon's longing for home, it shall soon arise to destroy the barrier between worlds. Thus will the way open to the promised land, and the death we have been too long denied. Thus will I, Golbez, bring salvation to all.
You're wrong.
So that is all you have left.
Say what you will. You cannot stop Zeromus' awakening.
Bro, I'm coming in like 2 seconds. Don't close the door. Jerk move closes the door behind him.
We're going after him, aren't we?
Aye. That's why we came, after all. And besides...
That's me.
When someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them. In others and yourself. Eulus was right about that.
Now I want some pork buns. Changes nothing. Are you prepared to brave the dark? Good reuse of the Golbez trial theme.
I had hoped to bear witness to the moment our
A party of 5, 3 in the front row, 2 in the back row. That's a Final Fantasy IV reference.
But nothing must be left to chance. I will stop you here, no matter the cost. Wounded as I am, I knew that I would be hard-pressed to fight you on equal terms.
Time for another Final Fantasy IV reference.
And so I lured you to this place, where the advantage is mine.
The Archfiends live?
Impossible. Scarmiglione and Barbariccia were sealed in Memoria, while Cagnezzo and Rubicante died in the Source.
You're not wrong. They are not the true Archfiends, but shades born of their residual ether.
If they are shades, then their strength will pale in comparison. Even should they fight as one, we may yet prevail.
In Final Fantasy IV, they were all much weaker in terms of their health bars and everything.
We'll tend to the Archfiends. Go and put an end to Zeromus.
You'll do no such thing.
Punch mode immediately. Can't blame her.
Go! We'll join you as soon as we can.
Almost looked like I ran right under his legs.
It is too late. Zeromus will awaken, and it shall devour any who come between it and its desire. Your companion is no exception.
I wouldn't be so sure. Time and again, he has faced insurmountable odds.
But no matter how hopeless things seemed, he's never given up the fight.
My man couldn't even beat a shield.
So long as he has strength of will to forge on, then so too shall we.
For we believe in him, and he believes in us. And together, our light can pierce blackest darkness.
Give me the banger music. Thanks for making this arena for me, Zeramus. Hello, Ajdaya. Time to find 7 friends. No, bring the music back. That is indeed the Zeramus boss theme. All right, if anyone is on this point and wants to join, I'm not going to wait till it's full, but I should probably go healer. What item levels are my healers? Not very high, I know that. I think my scholar is... No. Yeah, it's only 625. I mean, that's enough, but all the same. Rather be Biss. Oh, Abyssal Fracture. There it is. All right. Anyone who's on this, password's 1227. Looks like I might need to go healer anyway. I got so many DPS. Two tanks, 4 DPS, and a dream. With 2 red mages, it might not be so bad. What's the min item level? It's 620, right? For Abyssal Fracture. 625. Oh, we have a healer. Never mind. I'll trust. Alright, I won't wait too much longer just because we're 7 out of 8. We'll be fine. I meant to do healer things like raise. All right, that's the last call. If anyone wants to join as a healer, password's 1227. If not, I'm going to give it no more than another minute. Then we fight. Also, nice little effect with the ground kind of flowing back that way. Yeah, I was going to say, we have 2 red mages, so I was like, kind of already okay with it. Alright. Let's do it. I was wondering if they were going to use the any of Endcaller, but they kept it truly to Zeramis. Because with him being a shard, essentially a shard of Zodiark to some capacity. Insatiable vessel. I also need an Orchestrion roll. I call that Orchestrion roll the mount. Well, one of our healers is already disconnecting. And that's the one that joined mine, so now we only have the pug. Hopefully the pug is fine. Oh, that's a full HP check. And remember that we only have the one. No, our flesh will be fine. God, the music is so good. Hopefully they'll be back shortly. Wonder if we'll need to split into 2 groups for this on Extreme. I mean, the ground markers won't be there at all probably in Extreme either. Oh, they're back. You haven't missed anything. We just caught up to the live letter. This is where the live letter KO'd. We probably don't want to keep standing there. Oh, that's going to be a chasing AoE. That's going to keep following you guys. You know that, right? Oh, boy. Wait. Crossover? Are they fine? Oh, wow. It's only 3 hits. If that was any more than 3 hits, y'all were at least taking a hit. I'd assume these go off. Oh, okay. The near mechanics. No. Oh, here it is. The Big Bang, baby. Oh, God. I didn't expect there to be ground. Oh, okay. All right. Now we're talking. Got the arena. Got the... Oh, wait. I see we had some gamers that, All right, fine. Y'all want to run away? I'll just stand still. I see we had some not stopping gamers. This is clock spots. Yeah. And then we probably want to run mid after this. Oh no, I think it's just, well, I mean, maybe an extreme. I thought that there would be like AoE impacts from that spot later. It's a really cool looking marker though, and a really cool looking animation. Yeah, it's a distance 8-player line AoE. Aimed line AoE. Black hole, I think that's the... Interesting. What does this do? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Oh. Ah, I see. I was just concerned with what that thing was going to do. It just expands. Wow, that's a really cool animation. Oh, both of our healers got pulled into it. We might want to res them. Oh, we probably don't want to hit those, I would assume. We don't want to aim these towards that. Because they probably insta-explode if they hit. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, no, they just explode after. Okay, we just have to use the space. Alright, black hole again. See, I thought it was going to be... Yeah. So it's just saying the direction. It's weird because there's two different arrows, but they mean the same thing. It basically means it's going to rotate in that direction. And then you just die if you touch it. Big crunch? I'd assume there's ground AoEs again. I love the big crunch. Does this send us back to the regular world? Yeah, it does. Okay. It's a way of alternating the phases properly. This is the 1 HP. That's all this is. 1 HP check. This is all stack up and heal. And then there's going to be the 4 AoEs going outward again, I assume. Yeah. Make sure we're at full health. There we go. Save that tank. There we go. Big Crunch is Zeramis's favorite morning cereal. So remember to watch the lines that come out of this thing. It's going to aim an AoE in all those directions. Just going to run this straight across. Rend the Rift. That's not good. Oh, we got a Barbaricha phase here, huh? Nostalgia. Oh my god, it's literally just gonna be Final Fantasy IV attacks. Heal? There was like no healing across those 6 hits. They just died. I can't see! That's not safe. He's breaking it. Don't worry, I also prepared more for it this time. As soon as I saw he was hitting multiple times, I knew exactly what it was. Well, you won't be looking on it for long. Yeah, except that we know that's not how that works. GG, well played. Enjoy your 7 commendations. Alright. Good, good. Zero, get down here. Thanks, Estinian.
Are you all right?
Yeah, we gotta stop this thing now. Call to your sister. That's not good. They convinced him. He did say as long as we could beat Zeramis, he would believe in us.
Like all Void Sent, Zeromus cannot be killed. Sealing it in Memoria is the only way.
Now's not the time, Echo. I'm busy. To be fair, I did think they were gonna show me a scene of them beating him up top. They had to explain why he was suddenly doing it.
That it should come to this. I failed my dear friend. Fell for the Ascian's ploy and unleashed the darkness. And after an eternity of waiting, I find myself on my knees. How disappointed must you be in me, in the foolishness and futility of it all. No, I will not let it be for naught. I will not allow you to pass. I will triumph in my crusade.
There is no triumph to be found in this madness. Even if the veil were to be unraveled, it would not undo what darkness has done to the world.
Oh, that's fine, Creed.
Nor would it bring Golbez back. From his slumber, you know there is no return. You're weak and imperfect. You know it in your heart. In spite of this, do you truly believe that you can save everyone? Are you sure you will not fail? I'm no better. Weak and imperfect and plagued by doubt. Which is why I need friends to walk beside me.
Light? But how?
That's not important.
This is proof that I believe in others, and they in turn believe in me. A light that illuminates the way in darkest despair. Be it in a ruined city locked in ice, or a world drowning in light. It was with faith in one another that life endured. I see it clearly now.
You think we are capable of the same?
It won't be easy. Having lived too long as Voidsent, we've forgotten how to trust. But one thing is certain. If Zeromus succeeds and everyone dies, we'll never have the chance to try. You asked me to join hands with you once, and I refused. I cannot take back that mistake, but I can extend to you the same offer. We can be better than we have been.
Of course. You were the Memoriat we met all those years ago. Yes, I remember now. We hoped you would join us in our quest to end the Contra Memoria. But you rejected us outright. It left both of us discouraged. Golbez most of all. If we could but overcome the fear that has shaped and divided us, we could change everything. Even in the midst of that terrible war, he never stopped believing in others. Not even at the end.
You're Golbez now. If you would live up to his name, then you must trust in people as he did.
I cannot forgive what you have done to my sister, but she may yet be saved. If you can help us see her safely home and protect the source, then...
As Zero's friends, we should gladly share what knowledge we have to help you restore the Void.
You truly believe the world of old can be ours again?
I do. So long as we work together.
Very convincing. Get to work, Zero. You're the Memoriat here.
We will disperse Zeromus's essence once more. The instant we do, you must call to Ajdaya.
Understood.
Zero!
Don't worry, that's what all that light is for.
The suffocating darkness, like that of the rift. Impenetrable, disorienting, untethered, and drifting further away.
Be strong, Zero. Don't give up.
Hold fast to yourself. Look to the light within.
Your place isn't alone in the dark, Zero. Not anymore.
You can do it. A scythe of light.
Of course. With this power from beyond the rift, I can do it. I can save everyone.
And there's Paladin Zero. I mean, we did say that the scene earlier was a reference to Mount Ordeal, so...
Golbez, if you would make amends, then lend me your strength.
There's Ajdaya.
Ajdaya! Hear my voice!
and return to me!
O Urter, in. Kom an tranquil.
Have care. Zeromus makes to resurrect.
Not if I have anything to say about it. No more, fiend!
There's the Memoriate swing. Now you can get us out of here.
You're safe now, Ashdaya. You're safe.
I'll just put this in my pocket.
To my sister, I shall offer up the eye in this vessel. We, dragons, bring forth progeny with our very life force. That which my eye harbors should be enough to grant her corporeal form. Of course, this means I shall no longer have control over this vessel. I must ask you escort Ashdaya to the surface in my stead.
We came to bring her home, and we'll do just that. You have my word.
Thank you. At long last, we shall be together again.
Tiny Ashdaya. Well, that's a new minion. Midgar Summer, get out here and say hi.
Where are you going?
Our world may yet be restored. I thought it an impossible dream once, but having witnessed your miracles, I cannot help but believe. Nevertheless, I am the villain who wrought this tragedy. And in my misguided crusade, I compounded my sins. My place is not at your side.
Regardless of how you may feel, by lending me your strength, you've made amends. You've earned a new beginning. It It's up to you what we become to one another. What we couldn't do yesterday, we might still do today. Working together. And should we want for strength, we need only rally more like-minded souls to our cause.
He's got a big ass hand. He's gonna crush your fucking wrists.
So let's take the first step. The two of us.
Oh, you can let go now. You don't need to keep holding hands. The hands have been shook. Shook. You don't shuck hands, you shuck oysters. Never again. Perhaps this is a reflection of the hope that had quickened in my heart. Now they have a paladin too. You came to the 13th to rescue Asdai and protect your world. Our meeting was happenstance, and our association one of mutual convenience. And you and yours always treated me with kindness, as a friend. And through your friendship, I found a new beginning. I am forever in your debt. Yeah, I've got some other people I need to introduce you to. Should have taken you to them on the first. Alright, let's go home, Vritra.
Words cannot well express my relief that we could rescue my sister, nor my gratitude to all of you. What of him, Golbez?
He felt it would be inappropriate for him to be present at your reunion with Ashdaya, and chose to remain down in the chasm. If you wish to hear an apology, however, I should be glad to drag him here.
Nay, that shall not be necessary. By his deeds hath he demonstrated his contrition.
So, what will you do now?
I've learned much, journeying together with you. Experienced things I could never have experienced alone. Together with Golbez, I hope to do the same as we labor to restore the 13th.
Then I suppose it's farewell for now.
Be sure to share with Golbez what you've learned of the Source and its reflections, as well as the true nature of light and dark. He is as resourceful as he is determined, and will surely make the very most of the insights.
Indeed. Once we've gained a better understanding of the situation, I hope we can rely on your counsel.
But of course, I too shall continue probing new possibilities. The better to be of aid when the time comes. Ah, speaking of which... From ocean rise and cloud bank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born.
I know this spell.
Come forth, my servant.
No, do it like you did it last time. Hello, Drippy.
I revised the incantation, which is not to say you know how it went before.
I feel like this is a warning. Do not ever repeat it.
Are we clear?
Big warning.
Nidana provided me with spare warding scales, which apparently provide greater protection than before. This should keep the familiar safe. So long as you give the Nixie ether from time to time, it will persist and serve as a beacon for us to find you.
Already we find ourselves with a new ally. Thank you. When you have the chance, please thank everyone for me. Those in Razatan, Garlemald, Sharlayan.
The first.
The first and on the moon. A lengthy list. A gift for Reen. In return for the light she helped me harness. It's the Memoria holding Zeromus.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always a good idea to just pass that around.
If used to augment darkness in the first, it may help to create balance between our worlds.
That's a dangerous thing you're suggesting.
An excellent idea.
Is it?
Similarly, why not entrust the Archfiend's Memoria to Zero?
Still don't think that's a good
In that
idea.
case, I shall pass them on to Golbez, to inspire and admonish him in equal measure.
Memoria is irreversible. For now. You should know about Unokalhai and Silva. Definitely taking that option.
What? There are others from our world who seek to restore it. Then please tell them this. Though we are worlds apart, in our shared objective, we walk as one.
Not ignoring Unokalhai and Silva. Let's go. That doesn't look like a comfortable way to shake hands.
Sad though it is to say farewell, 'tis past time we returned home. Pray, climb upon my back.
Be shorter, Madge. I won't be taller, you be shorter.
Till we meet again.
Foreshadowing. Hi, Ivy. She wasn't talking to you.
No matter where we are, or how much time passes, our bond will endure. This I believe.
Oh, both her and Aloha are up. I'm home. I did it. Wait, what was that? To think this all began with a simple treasure hunt. Gods, I could use a sleep for a week. We've awaited your return with bated breath. Should be apparent naught of note occurred in your absence. Pity there was no need to employ our combat supporters. Still, everyone is safe, and that's all that matters. Oh, welcome back, everyone. While you were away, a rent in fabric of reality suddenly appeared. Through it, we could observe you locked in furious battle with Zeramis. Oh, good, they acknowledged that. By the time it closed up, we had seen your victory. Well done, by the way. But we still couldn't breathe easy until we knew for certain you were safe and sound. And here you are. Thank heavens. Dare I hope Azjaya is safe too? And Zero? In a word, he asked. Though we could not return Azjaya to her original form, Vritra granted her a new vessel using one of his eyes. Her circumstances are unique, but it's nevertheless gives me hope there may be a way to save other Void Sent. As for Zero, she has chosen to remain in her world and will do what she can to restore it. So the light of hope shines again amidst the darkness. Perhaps our research on it into environments capable of supporting life could be of use to the 13th. Oh, now there's a thought. Day may come where the people of the Source and the 13th work hand in hand. In anticipation of this, we must accumulate even more useful technology. Ivy, chill. No, not now. Don't let us detain you with our cavalcade of brilliant ideas. We'll see that the gate is closed and the seal deactivated. So go home and get some rest. That includes you, Urian J. As thou dost command, pray convey our gratitude to the Watcher for his timely assistance. 'Twould seem Vritra is preparing to depart. Come, let us descend into the Tower of Babel. Upon arriving in Garlemald, 'twould meet to inform Euless of our mission's outcome. Let us seek him out in Tertium. Ivy, chill. Yeah, you guys descend. I'm teleporting. I got all these Aetheryte tickets. You think I'm walking? Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, Euless. Oh, hey, what's going on, Alpha No and Alice? Yeah, they get to hear too. What news of your mission in the void?
Oh, it's you again. Is everything all right?
Yeah, you couldn't fucking figure out it was me? I was standing right in front of you. Who else would I be?
So you were able to rescue Azjaya. Thank the 12.
Channeling light from the first was rather ingenious. It may fall short of cross-rift travel, but it's still an impressive achievement in my book.
You're too kind. Suffice it to say, though, that I don't intend to rest on these laurels. There's always more to be done.
Zero stayed in the void, did she? Well, if I had known it would come to that, I would have said a proper farewell.
Zero took your words to heart.
Really? I don't remember saying anything profound. Still, I'm glad that she got something out of her time here. As the days roll on, things will change for the both of us. But some things will remain as they are. As far as I'm concerned, Zero will always be a friend and comrade. And I will never forget her.
If she's working tirelessly to restore the 13th, it wouldn't do to be outdone here. When next Zero visits, we must see to it that you have a shiny new Garlemald to show her.
Ivy, chill. Chill.
Indeed. And speaking of rebuilding, there's a matter I'd like to discuss with you and Alphino.
Sounds like our 7.x Garlemald restoration.
With Razat-Han, and people are excited by the prospect of standing on our own 2 feet again. Naturally, it won't be straightforward. It never is. But on the whole, I have a good feeling about things.
In other words, it may be time for us to limit our involvement.
Oh no, he's freeing them up so they can go to Dawn Trail is what he's
I can see
doing.
the sense in that.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Okay, we're leaving.
Seeing as things are going well, we want you to take a rest. A proper rest. That's what I wanted to say on everyone's behalf.
Okay, time to go to another continent.
You've done so much for us already. Toiled beside us in the cold for far longer than anyone could ask. You've earned a reprieve 100 times over. So go on. Step away from here and head wherever you like. But if it were me, I'd choose somewhere warm.
Don't worry, we got warm.
I was thinking of taking a break anyway.
Far be it from us to go against such a heartfelt request. Though I would be lying were I to say matters here wouldn't weigh on our minds.
We could take a leaf out of Zero's book and roam about for a while. Maybe visit nations who share little history with Garlemald. Look for opportunities to foster future relations. We might learn something of recent foreign affairs that has escaped our notice.
As an independent party, we would be well suited to the task. An excellent idea, Alice.
Well, that hardly sounds like a rest at all.
It's rest comparatively.
To us, it is the best kind of rest. Stimulating and meaningful.
If it's settled, then let's return to Sharlayan and consider our options. What about the rest of you? Do you have any plans?
Gonna trail the dawn.
We're indebted to Lord Fortuneau and his colleagues for their cooperation. 'Twould be meet to report on the outcome of our mission.
Then it seems we are all bound for Sharlayan. Upon arriving, let us seek out Atheles at the rostra and have her notify Father.
The third option is she's just surprised to hear there's others and to go talk to them. To let them know that she exists. Which I was going to do anyway. Thank goodness they added an Unukalhai and Silva dialogue. Imagine just forgetting about. I mean, even Beklug again even mentions Unukalhai. So it was like, obviously, I was going to go back and talk to them. I mean, we had the tribe quests in Thule. And it looks like we're going back there for the Allied Beast tribe quests. Let us tend to business. I think the branching cutscene is, if you haven't done Eden, you probably don't get the bit about her farming. You probably just go up to her and start talking to her. Because she wouldn't be trying to consider how to help the empty restore if you hadn't done Eden. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn were, rather. I understand you've disbanded. An audience with Lord Falchino. You're in luck. The forum is just this moment adjourned, and he is still inside with the Scholark. Please wait here while I inform them of your presence. Ride hippos in the depression dimension. Yeah, we'll go with that. We're gonna race hippos to cure depression. Sounds like a good plan. Apologies to have kept you. I trust you won't object if Scholark no! Monteshane is always welcome in every cutscene. Also attends. My incorrigible children, were you not assisting with Garlemald's reconstruction? Our hosts were most insistent that we take a rest, so here we are. But more importantly, Mr. has news he would like to share with you. So the threat has passed. These are glad tidings indeed. Harnessing light from the first. A technological triumph that could have ended in a catastrophic failure. But let us not dwell on hypotheticals. Like the ether from the Isle of Harp, you employed the light for peaceful, albeit unanticipated, purposes. Knowledge exists to serve the greater good, as my father was fond of saying. I'm inclined to agree in this instance. It has been established that world-ending crises and the reflections are connected to calamities and the source. As such, the strides you made in understanding the nature of and affecting a change in a reflection may one day provide vital for mankind's preservation. The Forum will be eager to review your accounts thoroughly, for every drop of water serves to swell the great river of knowledge. Might we prevail upon you to prepare a comprehensive report, Ishtola, on the subjects of the Void and Crossrift travel both? It would be my pleasure. We shall share tidings with those who aided you, Kokol Dankol not least of all. Now if you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. Should be glad to speak with you both later. Ivy, chill. Do what Aloha did. Go back to bed. That's the name of the match! With that, obligations here are concluded. Is that Kryl? Let me guess, it's Kryl. Oh no, it's Nidana. Oh, Nidana. What news of Thavnir? They've returned then. Wonderful. Rest assured all is well with us too. Is that so? We would be honored, of course. I shall relay this to the others. A feast? A banquet? A great feast! will be held in Rat's End to celebrate Astaya's homecoming. We have all been invited. I'm afraid my sister and I must decline. We have only just returned home. To leave again so soon would be inconsiderate of our parents. With regret, I too must excuse myself from attendance. A prior commitment requireth that I remain in Charlian for a time. Let not our absence deter you, however. Pray enjoy yourselves to the fullest. I have no plans in particular, so you can count me in. I may as well visit the Radiant Host while I'm there. How about you, mister? I have a delivery I actually want to see what the option is to this. Of course, the Memoria Crystal. It would be remiss for us not to deliver it promptly to our friends. Also, if they are to transfer light and dark between worlds, they will need command over the Crystal Tower. In which case, I shall give you my spirit vessel to take again. When you arrive in the Crystarium, the sentry at the tower should be able to round up everyone for you. Thank you. Once you have seen the matters there, come and join us at Megaduta. Give everyone our regards, you hear? Oh my god, she's so much. Also, crafted gear would swiftly solve the difference. Considering all of that is 640. Oreen. You can upgrade them to 650 now, too.
Ah, yes. The king has already shared what they glimpsed in the source. The day is won, and the danger past. Hearing the tidings lifted a great weight from my shoulders. Never before had I taken on such a monumental request.
Small though it was, we are glad to have played a role in saving the Exarch's home. And yours.
But mostly his.
Furthermore, the endeavor served to reaffirm the bond between the peoples of Norvrant. Nurturing this bond, we will strive to be an example for the world Zero aspires to restore.
Is that a Memoria crystal? I can feel it. The tremendous darkness within.
Chill, Ivy.
Using darkness from the void to restore balance to this world. If such a thing could be done.
Well, well. Though night has returned to our world, darkness cannot arise of its own accord, much less in abundance. But if it could be brought here in like manner to how we channeled light to the void, it may well be possible to restore the empty in its entirety.
Ivy, chill.
Do you still have that spirit vessel with you? If so, I beg you loan it to me for a time. I would use it to investigate a way to have the tower receive rather than send energy.
That's why I brought it.
Thank you. I shall commence my work at once, in concert with Unu Kalhai, and rigorously explore the possibility.
Hearing his name voiced, I think...
I too need to
That was unexpected a little bit. I don't think Unu Kalhai's voice... Unu Kalhai's name has ever been voiced.
To that end, I will set aside botany for a time, and focus instead on myself. Knowing Zero is out there, doing her utmost to restore her own world, it inspires me to redouble my efforts.
At least we didn't find out that all these years it wasn't secretly Agaya's here! Hey! She showed! They did it! They actually brought her in!
Gaia!
She's here!
Oh.
She's free! We got Unu Kalhai showing up in MSQ. We got Gaia. Oh, that's right. Her memory. Yeah. Oh, she might be messing with me.
Ugh. I never agreed to anything of the sort. Besides, coffee biscuits are old news. I'd rather try something else.
What? I thought you liked them too. Well, no matter. The second serving
This is the
has
branching
been
cutscene, yes.
So let's just go.
Enough about that. What were you talking about?
This cutscene must look very different for Eden.
Harnessing darkness from the void.
Without Eden.
Oh, there's an idea. Of course, if you're dealing with darkness, Reen alone won't cut it. Next time, call on me as well, all right?
I'm tweeting it with a spoiler tag. I gotta name it proper. I can't say she's free because if I do, it's way too obvious. So we have Unu Kalhai voiced. I'm sorry, they named. I'm glad we didn't secretly find out his name was pronounced Unakalai this whole time. That would have been a fucking trip. She's going to Ilmeg. If I had Gaia's help, I wonder if I could take in darkness the same way Zero took in light. I don't want you taking in any more elements after what happened in Eden. I don't want you doing that. Don't suggest that. I had faith you would be victorious in the end. Doubt that not, for the people of Novrant will cheer when they learn the warrior of darkness managed to save his home. I know you are a busy man, so don't let us keep you. Rest assured that we will continue to work the work you've begun. I'm so glad they actually brought Gaia into MSQ. Oh, before I even leave to go finish that, I'm going to go talk to Unu Kalhai. Oh, wait. No. That's going to take me back to Mordona. I need this one. They actually did it. I lost hope this whole... They knew. They saved it for the end, too, because they knew everyone would think that they just were going to leave them out. Akia, thanks for the 104 months. Damn right. Haplol, I didn't laugh at you. I went to the 13th. Not only did you travel to the 13th, you encountered a memorial. Besides, Bucket White, that's nothing short of a miracle. I used to be a memorial. Okay, I think this is the dialogue she had before. Though she claims to have no desire to save our world as a compatriot, I should still be keen to meet her. Well, I could have brought her, but I didn't. Wonder if you did come here, because I don't think I saw an option for it. Yeah, I might actually need to finish the whole quest in order to get the updated like, I might need to actually go finish Growing Light. Yeah, looks to be the case. Yeah, all right, let me go finish the dialogue first, because I think those are the same as before. I'm so glad we got Gaia and MSQ. She's real! Now I want to know what that cutscene looks like if you haven't done Eden. She probably still shows up, I'm willing to bet. You just don't know who she actually is. I'm but a humble servant. I offer you my heartfelt thanks for rescuing the satrap's beloved sister. Without further ado, the great feast to celebrate this joyous occasion is about to begin. The venue at Meride's Merain. The venue is Meride's Mayane. If you are the guest of honor. No, there's no way she could even show up in MSQ if you don't have even the first bit done. Wonder if it's different depending on the order then. I need some curry. In Zero's honor, I need some curry. There are no raids that are mandatory other than the Crystal Tower. Like taking kebab from a baby.
It cannot be. Oh, Vashan, my darling little brother. To think that I will never see you again.
It's okay.
The way you carry on, anyone would think he was actually your brother. Save your tears now. His Excellency still has one of his eyes. And he has made it clear he intends to continue using his vessel. You'll see Varshan again. Never fear.
Truly? But will it be the little one?
Personally, I prefer the adult vessel. It cuts a gallant figure and has superior functionality besides.
You take that back.
I don't care about such things. My little brother is little and adorable.
This man's had too much to drink.
Sisters, give me strength.
'Tis a fine thing being so loved.
He gets it. Why am I sitting with them?
Had enough of the revelry, have you? So, what's next for our hero? No need to decide just yet.
I've already
Our
decided.
escapades in the void began with a treasure map I paid entirely too much gil for. You can't force an adventure. It'll happen when it happens. And you'll know when the time is right. Till then, it's good to lend an ear to others and their tales. And speaking of others...
Discussing each other's plans, are we? Alas, I have nothing exciting to share. I foresee an extended confinement in my Sharlayan chambers, compiling my theories on cross-rift travel. My research may be classified, prohibited by the powers that be. But so long as a bond exists between people, ever shall our worlds be connected. As it stands, a means to travel to the First is within reach, and I would be satisfied even should my research not exist in an official capacity. And what of you, Estinian? Have you any plans?
Yeah, he left already. He Batmaned us.
He never was one to stay put for long, though I've no doubt he will make himself known when needed.
So that's what that feels like. Now you. The other dragons. You're saying hi to Dad? Just letting Dad know you're okay? This was a lively feast, was it not? And impressed upon me once again how dear Reacher is to his people. Well, as much as I should like to linger, 'tis past time I took my leave. Me to depart as well, I suggest you call on Reacher before setting out. Before I forget, thank you for everything we learned, and for everything we accomplished. I couldn't be more grateful. Until next time, take care. Yeah, they were just calling to let everyone know Azdaia was fine, pretty much. They were calling on the dragon phone. Hope you enjoyed the festivities. To be able to celebrate Azdaia's return with everyone was moving beyond words. You weren't even there, man. You were on the roof. Lest you wonder, I've chosen to use this vessel for now. The better to escort my sister about Radzatan. Yeah, see, she's right there. This leaves my true form without an eye, but I do not anticipate having need of it in the immediate future. Long have I dreamed of showing Azdaia my beautiful city, a glittering jewel born of unity. I shall relish every moment of it. Now then, I believe both the Stola and Estinian have embarked on their respective journeys, but have you yourself business elsewhere? If not, you are welcome to remain here as long as you like. Should aught of import arise, we will inform you. But until such a day arrives, I bid you take your ease. That's his way of saying, come get the next MSQ here. In 2 months, come get your MSQ here. Meanwhile, in Old Sharlayan, Kryl, look at your smash invite again. Show me your smash invite, Kryl.
Everything appears to be in order.
Oh, finished at last. So time-consuming. How nice would it be to have a mammoth to handle such tasks?
It's okay. You can make your own mammoth with your invite to the Puppet Masters Guild right there.
Let's have a look at you.
Clearly.
Quite old, this letter.
Ah. It's a letter from Galuf, probably.
Addressed to grandfather.
Oh no. Well, it's
And
addressed to
come
him.
all the way from Tuliyollal. From a Gulu someone.
A Gulul Jaja. He wrote a letter to Galuf? Gulul?
Oh, the ink's too faded. Hardly anything is legible.
Talk about the
Come
tournament.
on, give me something.
Use the echo. Just read it with the echo.
A commission to investigate the Golden City in Tural. How odd. No one ever mentioned such a commission, nor have I seen any records. Something else in here.
How big is that letter case?
What an unusual earring. How does it relate to the petition, I wonder?
Time for you to be a sprout.
Oh, did you go there, grandfather? To the Golden City?
There have to be Lucky
in Tural?
Charms. I'd laugh if, like, it was legitimately just an invite to their Adventures Guild to calling her a sprout. A boat from Tural, probably. Hey, he's back.
Back again already, after making a show of leaving. Well, this is it, Charlene. Quite a far cry from Tuliyollal, yes?
How dare you? How dare you not just show us that person?
Come, let's go and find your candidate. Our adventurer friend.
So that's the person whose voice from the trailer that we didn't recognize. Which everyone, of course, thought was a female Hrothgar. Those did not look like Hrothgar feet. I'll be the one to say it, though. Tuliyollal. Okay, now I'm waiting for everyone else I'm doing extreme with. Now I gotta go back to the Crystarium. Such a tease. They look a little... Everyone's gonna be... No, now everyone's gonna be examining feet! Everyone's like, wait, look back at her feet. Hold on, we must study the feet. Everyone's like, so I've analyzed these feet extensively. And I have determined... Not the feet. And they're free! Well... They cost a monthly sub, technically, but besides the point. Enhance the feet. Enhance again. Ah, yep, here it's updated now. Zeramis. He was a great hero of Eld, beloved by all. Never did I imagine his name would live again after 10,000 years. Fitting that another who bears it might aid us, even if by only way of Memoria Crystal. That it should be wielded by this Zero is both reassuring and encouraging. To know that we are not alone in our endeavor makes our work here on the First all the more important. Speaking of which, I recently spoke with your comrades returned from the Empty. Only Urian J could have arrived at a solution as ingenious as primal summoning. Reen and Gaia are quite the formidable pair, aren't they? Skilled combatants gifted with the command over light and dark. Were their strength not crucial to the First Restoration, I would ask that they join us when we return to the 13th. At loose ends, are you? You're welcome to loiter about here if you intend to spend some coin while you're at it. Oh, that's the same. Alright, the next part, yeah. And... Alright, those are all the same. Looks like her dialogue might not be different. Oh, wait, no. This did update, yeah. I, too, know the sting of the Asian's deception. 'Tis well that this Golbez now strives to make amends for his transgressions. As for your friend Zero, I struggle to believe she not only journeyed here to the First, but was able to take light into herself. Though one might have such strength of spirits beggars belief. It's not to say Unukalhai and I are not capable on our own right. In fact, I believe it may soon be time to put our plans into motion and return home to the 13th. There's a lot of stuff that keeps they're tying all of the void elements together now. They're making active efforts to tie a lot of those void elements together. Can't help but notice